Hello everyone, Roy Kerckhoffs here. Today I'm going to color this guy behind me. I shot this up in San Clemente, California a while ago. It's actually a combination of two exposures combined into one. Most of the image was a long exposure of 30 seconds, and then the wave and the guy, the surfer, that was a different shot which I overlaid on top of the long exposure. So the short one was about 1/100th of a second or something. I'm going to use opaque oils for the sky. Even though it has some nice clouds here, I'm just going to paint over them, paint it as a sunset, and then I'm going to color the rest of the image with opaque oils. So let's get this done. I start by mixing a light blue for the sky at the top. This is titanium white and phthalo blue. It needs to be a little lighter, so I'm adding a little bit more white. This blue is a very strong pigment, so I don't need that much of it. I'm adding a little bit of liquin to make it dry faster. It also makes it a little bit more fluid. Later, when I'm coloring the image, I'm going to need a lot more of it. I start at the top and I work my way down. I have to be careful with the building here, not to go over it. And now I'm adding a lot more white. Now it's time to blend the darker blue layer with the lighter one. I don't have too much paint on the brush, and I'm picking up paint from the darker layer above, mixing them on the canvas, making little crisscross strokes. Adding more white again. Again more white, but also a tad bit of red to create a more purple color. This is a very subtle light purple, almost like pink, but it's a good transition for going into the oranges and the reds a bit lower from here. And then I stand back a little to check if the layers are straight with the horizon. I want to make sure the layers are kinda level with the horizon, otherwise it would look too weird if that's too off. Now I'm going to add more yellow and red in order to transition to a light orange. You can see I'm still working with the previous mix that had blue in it. This makes the orange I'm working with now a little less saturated. I have added more red to the mix now. I still have a few layers to go before I reach the ocean, and when I get there I would like it to be a nice pure red. Now it's time to start with a clean palette and mix a more saturated orange. San Clemente is a California coastal city in the south of Orange County in the United States. Located between Los Angeles and San Diego, it borders San Diego County, and it is known for its ocean, hill and mountain views and perfect surf spots like this one. Again, I'm adding more red and yellow. I will show you in close-up how I'm going to paint around all these details here with a small brush. In 1925, the former mayor of Seattle, Ole Hansen, purchased and designed a 2,000-acre community. He named the city after San Clemente Island, which is visible from the town. This island was named by a Spanish explorer in 1602 after Saint Clement. Ole Hansen built the original pier in 1928. Storms, however, damaged the pier in 1939 and 1983 and has since been reconstructed into the pier that it is today. The waters around the 1,296-foot-long pier are one of many excellent surfing locations in San Clemente. I notice now that there's a seagull sitting on this lamppost here. With a larger brush, I will fill in these regions here between the details. Now I'm ready to do the last layer in the sky, which will be the most saturated one. This is a nice bright saturated color. When I added this last layer of orange, I added more liquin to the mix to make it a lot more transparent. That means when I painted in this part here, I didn't have to go around all the details of the lamp poles, but I could just go over it, still showing the lamp poles. Okay, all the opaque oils have been applied now, and I'm going to color the rest of the image with transparent oils. I'll do the ocean first. I'm going to mix phthalo blue with a lot of liquin. I'm going to use a soft brush, which is typically used for acrylics because this mix is so fluid. Let's see what this color looks like, if it's not too light or too dark. I think it's a little too dark still, so I'm going to add a little bit more liquin. This is where the waves break. In the original photo this is all white, so I'm going to leave it that way. Here I will have to be really careful again, not to go over the horizon. I could tape this off when the piece is dry and continue then, but that might take too long. I would like to get this piece finished today. And here I don't want to go over the breaking wave. Now I'm going to add a very light brown color to the beach. This is burnt umber and burnt sienna. I will start light and I will add more paint as I continue to add more saturation to the paint or a darker color. This is actually a better color for the beach, so I'll do that first. want it a little bit lighter towards the water, therefore I'm adding more liquin now. The beach is ready. So now I'm going to use that same color for the pier on the back here. It's time to add even more paint. I'm adding both burnt umber and burnt sienna, which is for the foreground on the pier closest to the viewer. Typically colors are more saturated, closest to you. And the piece is ready.